Hi, Nat and Liv.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good, thank you. How are you guys?
We're so excited to be here on this bed.
I'm so excited to have you both here.
Thank you.
You're the first duo to be on the bed.
Really?
At the summer party. So I've just hit you now
Wow.
already. Not getting the spatial awareness right now. Loving it. So welcome. You two are, of course, cousins.
Yes.
But not just cousins, you're best friends and business partners as well.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about you two. Like, I know everything about you, but I want everyone listening to get to know you two, if they don't know you already.
Well, yeah, like you said, we are family first. We're cousins. And growing up, we became best friends really quickly. And then as we got a little bit older, we started thinking, like, let's do business together.
Yeah.
Because we get along so well. And what people might not know about us is there's two sides of us.
Ooh.
Extreme two sides.
Extreme
Right,
two
come on,
sides. We're
explain these
talking
two
one
sides.
and the other.
I'm ready for it.
So we would say this would be one side. Glam, hair, you know. The other side is completely homeless.
Oh.
No makeup, no spray
It's
tan,
true.
no hair, like hair in a bun, like
So
men's
it's like 0 to
sweats.
100.
We don't have anything in between.
We don't do that in between that a lot of girls do that.
I don't know how they have the effort to do that.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
It's like, if you're doing it, put the lashes on, let's go. If you're not, I'm looking like a bum.
Okay, I love that
Yeah.
about you. I mean, you always look glam to me.
Yeah, because we only really post the glam. So
Yeah, but on the show, you see us at 0.
that's a great point.
Yeah. And of course, we are going to talk about the show in a little bit. I'm very excited to talk
Thank
about
you.
that. You both are busy building your empires together. You've got a lot going on right now. How do you manage to stay really close? Like, how do you keep your relationship so good when you're busy working 24/7, as it seems?
You know, everyone does ask us that question, and it's kind of hard for us to answer because we don't really know why we get along so well. It's kind of scary. Like, for the amount of time we spend together, to work together, to play together, to be family, we should hate each other. And we don't. I don't know why. We just never fight.
It's like we're soulmates. I don't know.
I know.
Like, yeah, we don't fight. And if we do, it's like 2 seconds and it's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you want to eat?
I wish we could say, like, we went to counseling or something, but no. It's just
No.
naturally, we just click.
It's especially with the shows and stuff too. It's kind of always like, well, you guys must fight. And it's like, yeah, here and there. And
Well, it's just
Whatever,
like at
but-
her worst days, the stuff that she does just doesn't bother me. Do you know what I mean?
Okay,
Ditto.
that's nice. That's
So
nice.
I think that's why we get along. Like,
yeah,
But if you do argue or if you do bicker, what is it over? Like, what are the
it's
normal
just like
things?
little bitchy things. Like if we're PMSing, like
yeah,
or
one
like,
of us will just be in a mood, and usually the other person will just be like, whatever,
snippy.
she's in a mood, but they happen to be at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Then it'll be a little snippy thing back, and it's over.
yeah, if we at the same time, which we usually do because our periods are
So
same.
insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
But over little stuff.
And you moved from Vancouver to LA.
Yes.
Yes.
So tell me, what's the transition been like going from, Canada to coming to the LA circuit, hanging out with the likes of Kim K?
I think it was a slow transition for us, so it's felt really natural.
Yeah.
We always knew that we wanted to have our own show. Even back when we lived in Canada, we put it on a vision board.
Wow,
So
did you?
yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
now
10 years
me.
ago.
when people are like, "Are you excited to have your own show?" We're like,
Like,
"We've
no,
already
we
been here in
dreamed
our
this
mind for
up.
like 10 years."
Yeah.
Stop.
We've already envisioned
Yeah,
this.
we
for
put
10
like an
years.
E symbol right in the middle of the board and cut off celebrities' heads and like.
Stop.
Like we used their bodies and like cut our heads off and glue it on.
You've
Like, we were
literally put this into
psycho.
motion through your brain.
Fully,
then?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, you need to show me how to do a mood board.
Yeah.
Like a vision board.
And
We
we
just
go,
have to be crazy enough to believe it. That's the key. Because
Okay.
everyone makes the boards, but they're like, it's a little
yeah,
far-fetched.
you have to believe in it.
Yeah. And when did you move from LA? Vancouver to LA?
4 years in February.
Okay. And what's kind of that journey been like for you?
It feels like it's gone fast, but then it feels like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's so long ago.
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of both. But it's been great. We love living here.
And you're known as the Glam Girls in LA, which you clearly are. I think everyone can agree with that. So how is it different to when you're back in Vancouver? Is it any different, or are you still the Glam Girls that you are here in LA?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like she was saying, you do see our other side. We, a lot of the time, rock no makeup and sweats and just be more of ourselves.
I think we have more like downtime by default when we're in Canada at home. So we do things like go fishing with our family, like we've
You
done.
go fishing?
Yeah, we
That's
did that
so
growing
amazing.
up. So like we have time to do those things in Canada. You
That's
know?
so crazy though, isn't it? Because I acted surprised, and it's because you're both so like glamorous and dolled up all the time that, to say, oh yeah, we go fishing. I'm like, what? That's
Yeah.
amazing though. It's so nice to see that you've got them two different sides, as you
Yeah.
said, and you can sort of enjoy that. So you mentioned your vision board. So with that, did you have the plan with your vision board to be like, okay, we're going to go to LA, we're going to be famous? Was that an idea?
No, it was more so just the show. Like everyone would always tell us, like, your family's so crazy. Like growing up, friends would always want to come hang at our house after school or come to our family dinners. And people would always be like, you guys need your own show. You guys are crazy. And we're like, really? And they were like, yeah, we should do this. We should try to do it. So that was our main like goal on our vision board, was just to be here and have our own show.
And the best part is it's because with your family, we're so close with them. Yeah. So that was like always the funnest notion in our head, that like, can we do this with our family and like hang out with them and you know.
So and your first reality TV experience was with Wags,
right?
So like, what a massive show. How was it being part of that show as your first sort of step? Honestly.
It was a learning curve, because it was our first show. We learned how it all went down and happened and stuff. But we always, like, we had a plan, like we said. We knew what
was coming.
Wags was going to be and what was going to happen. We already knew, like, it was a stepping stone kind of to our own show and our own vision. So that's why we always stuck to ourselves in the sense of, like, we're not really that dramatic. And
I
we're
think
like,
that was kind of
goofy
hard for
and
us.
be ourselves.
Yeah.
But
we just don't really have girlfriends that we fight with, or like drama in our own family like that. So to go into that environment where that was kind of the setting a little bit was hard for us, because we're just like Canadian and we're
just chill,
don't really care, and like only have nice people around us. So to kind of be like attacked sometimes was hard for us, but we just laughed it off.
And do you keep in touch with anyone from the show still?
Well, Nicole, our best friend, was on the show, so we're still friends with her, and then we're still friends with Barbie.
Okay, nice.
And Nicole is on our show.
Yes, I'm excited. So let's talk about your show. So your show, Relatively Nat and Liv, has just launched on E! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Like, what an incredible achievement. How does it feel to finally have your first show, your own show?
It feels great. It's like what she said. It's not really so much like a shock, because we've been speaking this into existence for so long, but it feels great. It was really cute. Our whole family flew to LA for the premiere. And we went out the night before, celebrate, blah, blah, blah. But the day of it, we all were just like we made these like Nat Liv like sweatsuits, and we all were wearing them, and we're like cuddled up at the theater at our house. And it was like a moment, like all of us at some point were going out and crying, just because it's so surreal. Just share it with the family. So it's been like a dream or a goal come true. So that's amazing.
And how has it been filming with your family? So I just need to say, like, I'm obsessed with the show. We are all obsessed with the show, and your family are just amazing. Like, you're all wild. You've got so many different characters going on. How has it been putting all those characters into one room, into, you know, one filming situation? How's that been?
Well, we don't really have friends, like all of us. We do. We have a few, like one or two best friends, but for the most part, our family really is our best friends. And, you know, any off time we have, we are all hanging out together. So filming really wasn't a change or contrast to like our regular life. There just was cameras there, you know? So,
and what about for your family, like going around with cameras for them? Because you two, you know, we spoke before about how you're used to mic packs. Like, mic packs is like part of your life now. But what about your family? What about your mum and dad?
Well,
or mums and dads?
The parents were a little hesitant at first. They thought just like, oh, it's a show for the kids or whatever. We'll pop in and out. And then when we did kind of the pilot and everything, everyone loved the parents. And they're like, you guys come on, you got to do this. And so, oh, okay, whatever. And they eased into it. But when the cameras came, they were just, woo.
Yeah, now
like,
they're the biggest divas.
Yeah, all four of them would just love it. Like, when are we filming next?
Really?
Like,
so they're enjoying it?
Oh, yeah. And everyone... Most of the kids came on Wags, so they're familiar of filming and stuff. So it was pretty natural. Everyone was pretty cool. I think a few people were a little hesitant of like being the utmost vulnerable, but at the end of the day, they still were. Like, everyone was really, really open with what they're going on.
And to be fair, you know, your parents especially Olivia, have been quite vulnerable on the show, haven't they? You know, we're seeing from episode 1 with Nat, with your family, the anniversary. I'm going to admit, I cried. Like, I full on cried. I was like, that was where they got married. Like, I was literally, I feel emotional now talking about it. Like, it was the sweetest thing ever, and I absolutely adored it. And then your family on episode 2, wow, like, that was emotional. And like, I mean, a lot of people viewing can relate to that situation. You know, I certainly could. And like, how was that, watching your family go through that on television?
First of all, I have the ugliest cry.
Hold on. No, you don't. I was like, she's got no makeup on. She's crying. She looks beautiful. Like, both, a few of us were saying how good you looked.
Thank you. But it was surreal, because what I said, I think in the green screen interview, I think I said, like, they have not talked about them since it happened. Yeah. So kind of sitting there watching it, I was like on eggshells, and then of course you have like the camera guys are filming you. I'm just like, everyone's watching this moment. I'm like, oh my God. And I don't know. It was amazing, obviously.
Yeah.
They were able to build up to be like really, really good friends up until that point. But I always was wondering, like, are they ever going to talk about them or like what happened? Because I know there's unfinished things, which I know all probably divorced parents or families are. It's kind of that awkward like elephant in the room. But it was really nice. It was very therapeutic, to be honest.
And you and your brother were actually stood watching, and it just reminded me, it took me back to childhood. Like, we've all been there, like listening to our parents. Like, how crazy. And how has the reaction been from viewers, from friends and family to watching the show? How have you feel?
A lot of viewers are very like, they're like, this is so relatable, or like, yeah, like my parents are divorced, or even some parents, like, they say, I'm divorced and this makes me want to talk to my ex or whatever.
Yeah.
It's been a great response.
Everyone always kind of says what you said, like, you had me crying, you had me laughing, you know, which I think is great that people can.
That was our goal. Make
It's
people
so
feel
relatable.
good. Feel good, yeah.
It is. It's so relatable. And it's so nice to see the Glam Girls of LA so real and so raw. Like, honestly, it's really refreshing. Really, really like it. So you're also no strangers to keeping up with the Kardashians. So I want to know, as the reality queen herself, Kim, has she given you guys any advice? I know you're very close friends. So has she given you any advice or tips for your guys' show? Is she watching? You're like...
She's been so supportive. That's exactly what she said, is any questions or anything you want to ask? Like, I'm here. And
yeah, she's just so nice and supportive. Like, anything we wanted to ask her, she would, you know, be right there to support us and stuff. We didn't have a lot of questions about filming because we already did it on WEGs, and it seemed so much better for us when we filmed with our family that it wasn't really a struggle.
Yeah, I think one thing she said is like, yeah, if you're gonna do it, her and her family decided like they're gonna bear it all, which we've obviously all seen they have. So she's like, my advice, if you guys are gonna do it,
go all out.
Go all out.
Love that.
Yeah.
And what's coming next? Okay, so the series has just kind of kicked off. What else is coming? Because I can't wait already. I was telling you before, the spoilers and the teasers, I'm like, I can't wait till Sunday. Like, just come out now. Tell me about it.
Well, the whole series follows us doing our clothing line. So you see at the finale our first fashion show. So that's amazing.
Exciting.
And we actually do fight.
Oh, wow.
We do have a fight. We fight. It's a big one in LA. But my brother Owen actually tries drag for the first time, which is like, a moment.
Don't spoil anything.
Oh, she's like, hold back. I've actually seen a little teaser.
A little teaser.
Yeah.
He looked exactly like my sister Sophia. We were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
It was wild. So that's fun. I don't know what else that we can.
I think we go to London next.
Next
day.
Yeah, this Sunday we go to.
We missed you
London.
when you were there.
I know.
You need to tell us when you're next about. Like,
know.
we'll definitely come and see you at some point.
know.
That'd
We
be lovely.
literally, for the record though, we're there like 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But did you like it? Did you like London?
I love.
beautiful.
I can't wait to
Yeah?
go back.
Yeah. Really?
Are you kidding? That was my first time.
Was it your first time? And was it yours as well? Wow. What did you get to do anything or see anything whilst you were there?
No.
Not much.
No.
I went to high tea. I was very like.
Oh, afternoon tea. There we
Yeah.
go. So all the Brits
Afternoon
listening,
tea.
like we love an afternoon tea. Did you have scones?
I did.
Yeah. Do you guys know what
course.
scones
We
are?
have
Like
them in
here?
Canada.
Do you?
Mhm.
Oh my god, like fruit ones.
Yeah,
Like raisins.
Yeah.
Wow. It's mind blowing that we both have scones. Did you have like the clotted cream?
Well, we
and
have the
jam?
queen on
I had
our,
the jam.
our money and our coins.
Do
So
you?
yeah, we're like a sovereignty of.
Oh my god, like
common wealth.
I'm looking around the room to all the other English people in the room like, should I know this? Should I?
That's
Oh
okay.
god, I'm getting told yes. Oh,
She's like, yeah.
that's really cool though. It's nice that you've taught me something.
Yeah,
That's
we're actually
amazing.
from British Columbia.
Wow.
We
Oh
have
my
like King
God.
George Highway and all these different things. It's a lot of nods too.
Really? That's so. I really need to come and learn
So
a bit
we're
more about
cousins,
Canada. So
is
yeah,
what
we're
we're
basically
saying.
cousins. We've got the same name, so
Yeah,
we're
you know.
basically family.
Family,
I mean, I would love to be
obviously.
part of your family. Okay, so your lives look pretty crazy. You know, you're busy every day. What does a day-to-day actually look like, though? Can you explain the both of you?
Oh gosh.
It depends what day you're getting us on. Like today is a press day, so we glammed up and we go from here to there to there to there, and your Instagram, and you're taking pictures. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
But more of an off day is you wake up and do like your emails, and I mean we can be on the phone all day. As you know, social media never sleeps, so it's kind of like you make your own hours a lot of the time, and we found it really hard to like stop and have an
shut
us
off.
day.
Yeah.
Because at any point you can be receiving
There's
that
more work
email
to
and
do.
you're like,
it's more work.
I'll just answer it now. Why would I wait till tomorrow? You know?
And then usually at some point we go to the manufacturing factory for a clothing line. We're constantly picking fabrics. We're doing sketches. It just never ends.
You've actually got a lot going on. So you've got your own TV show, you've got your own clothing line, like
Podcast.
hold on,
On the
okay.
way, guys.
We just
YouTube
dropped
channel.
it. Just about to ask. Tell me about the YouTube channel. Tell me about the podcast. What's coming?
So we're kind of in the beginning stages of the podcast, but
Okay.
we think it would be really fun. I mean, we've done a few with this press and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're up for the challenge. I mean, you're doing a great job hosting. I think we can.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
literally
really
sitting here
good.
thinking you two would be amazing on a podcast, and I'm not even just
you.
saying it. Like,
Okay.
I enjoy
Thank
watching
you.
you guys so much on your show.
Yeah.
And your energy between you two is just wild. Like, it's amazing. You're so much fun. I think you've got great
thank you.
voices. As I've already told you, I love your accents.
Thanks,
So,
babe.
yeah. When can we expect it? Is it going to be coming out soon? Is it in the process of being made?
I think it would be like, I think we're more so like end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's,
When
Yeah.
the series
It's like-
is kind of
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, after the series for sure.
Very
After
ex-
summer for sure.
So exciting. Okay,
Yeah.
and you're always on your phones. You're always busy, as you said.
Yes.
Do you ever wish you could just take a break from social media, from the glam life, from everything, just for a day?
I mean,
Yes.
I make a conscious effort.
Yes. It's a clean yes.
I make a conscious effort quite a few times during the day to just take a break in the day from it, like put my phone down and meditate, or just sometimes, most of the times when I go on social media, it'll just be to post and then get right
Rather
off.
than scrolling.
I'm really
Don't
good.
get caught on the scroll.
I'm a scroller, but I am really good
too.
when I'm a scroller, late night scroller too. I'm really good when I'm with someone though. Just put the phone down, like if you're at dinner or whatever. I find a lot of the time I'm sitting there and there's like 4 people on their phone. I'm like, well, I guess I'll grab mine. No one's
That's
talking
it.
to
If
me.
everyone else is on it, you
I'm
just
really good at
So
that.
bad, yeah.
But it's good to consciously know that, okay, you need to kind of take a break
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
it, isn't
put
it?
it down.
Okay.
Have a conversation.
Yes, be in the room, be present.
Yes.
And we spoke about Vancouver before. What do you like to do when you are back home? I've seen obviously a bit of axe throwing. I've seen a bit of zip wiring. I've seen the dinners you cooked.
Right?
cooked. What else do you like to do? Like you mentioned fishing before. I think it's really interesting to see that side of you, guys.
I mean, we really miss the Canadian food. Just saying, we like to go to hit all our restaurants.
Way
Hold on,
better.
what's Canadian food? Like I don't. Obviously, I'm not very clued up on Canada. So
Well,
you need
there's
to
a few
tell me.
spots. So one place is called A&W. So if you ever
Okay.
go to Canada, it's a
burger
burger
joint.
joint.
Noted.
A&W, and the root beer is the bomb.
Really?
Number 2 is a place called Earl's. They have the best chili chicken on rice.
That's like our most important thing when we go home, is making the food rounds. Like our
Yeah.
days will be planned around which day should we eat here, which day should we eat there.
Yeah, and usually it's a shorter trip unless when we're back home kind of filming and
course.
stuff. So you only have a couple days and it's all obviously like not healthy food.
Yeah.
So we're like, where can
Yeah.
we fit in our meals?
Yeah,
But really, we just-
eating and hanging out with the family is all we really care about.
Yeah, chill and eating.
You sound like my kind of girls, okay?
Yeah.
You guys have achieved so much, and I'm so excited to see the rest of the show. And I know everybody listening will be excited to see
Thank
what's
you.
coming. I mean, I can't wait. But what is coming next for you? Apart from the show, what have you got coming up? Apart from the podcast.
Podcast, clothing line. That's kind of our main focus, I would say, right now. Right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
we've
lot.
taken a break from YouTube and we're planning on diving back into that. So
Nice.
that, what else is on the horizon?
Horizon. I would say that's it. I mean, we don't want to bite off too much more.
You've got a lot.
We're already drowning in it.
Yeah,
we're
we're literally
drowning.
juggling
We're
a
going
million
down.
things right now. But so from the YouTube, what can we expect from that? Or don't you know yet?
We like doing the beauty and
Yeah.
hair, makeup.
I'd like to attempt a little vlog style, but it's hard
It is
is
hard.
because you don't have this lighting everywhere.
Yeah, there is that. There is that. Well, it's been so nice getting to know you two. I'm so
Thank
thankful
you.
for you guys coming in and taking time out of your busy schedule. I can't wait to carry on watching the rest of Relatively Nat and Liv.
Thank you.
So wish you all the best of luck. Thanks for joining us on PLT Behind Closed Doors. And thanks to everybody for listening. This has been Nat and Olivia.
Thanks.
I've gone the wrong way. Nat and Olivia.
I know. Why do I feel like we should be doing this?
What's
What,
this one?
one,
doing? Oh,
two,
hold on.
three?
1, 2, 3.
Ah!
Yeah.